Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Thursday, the 30th of January 2025, the year BSV comes alive. Experience the best of both worlds today at betbitcoinsv.com, the best casino and sports betting on chain. Have a little flutter in private using the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Right, let's see what we've got right now. So Cointelegraph, just with a few stories here. We've got editor's choice, followed by hot stories. I'm just going to read the titles because I have no interest in any of them whatsoever. Got some posts here from CSW, so we'll go over those. SmartLedger, big announcement here about AI being built on BSV, which is absolutely massive. I've got some really dodgy stuff going on at the moment with this helicopter crash going into the jetliner. It was dodgy as all. Some 365 days of Bitcoin history, and then we'll go through the charts as usual because we need to start paying attention to them. Right, let's get into it.
Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1 million strong, and transactions flying free. Just wait for the terror node, you'll surely see.
Alright, here we go. So Cointelegraph, editor's choice, says Illinois considering strategic Bitcoin reserve with 5-year HODL strategy. Oh my god, like HODL strategy. This BTC reserve, literally, they're just trying to find any way to get people pumping it. They've got pension schemes in on it. They've got insurance companies in on it. Now they're getting, like states in on it. It's just anything and everything they can do to try and pump it. It's just absolutely insane. They've also said here, BTC price taps 106k. Oh, yeah, who cares? As US GDP miss boosts Bitcoin bull case or whatever. Pectra hard fork explained. Will it get Ethereum back on track? No, afraid not, never. And another distraction. Is Elon Musk plotting the mother of all blockchains? Give me a break. Crypto must avoid FTX 2.0 in the next bull run. Well, that's going to be Blockstream. Blockstream and Segwit, which is just massive even compared to FTX. And then hot stories, crypto.com to delist Tether. 9 other tokens in Europe on Jan 31st. That's tomorrow. Might see what those are. BTC drop under 75k before April is under 10% chance. Analysts, who cares? Trump crypto order may disrupt Bitcoin's 4-year cycle. Bitwise, who cares? Fed chair calls for a Congress to move on crypto regulation apparatus. Tesla reports 600 million Bitcoin gain in Q4 using new accounting rule. Oh, well, who cares? Let's see what these other tokens are. So crypto.com to delist Tether USDT. 9 other tokens in Europe on Jan 31st. I wonder what stablecoin they're going to use then. Crypto.com will delist USDT and 9 other tokens in Europe, so that's only in Europe, on Jan 31st, to comply with MiCA regulations, giving users until March 31st to convert the assets. Cryptocurrency exchange Crypto.com is almost the first platform to announce the delisting of Tether USDT and 9 other tokens in Europe. So again, it's just Europe, so American traders can shouldn't use a stablecoin. Following the implementation of the Markets in Crypto Assets Regulation Framework. Crypto.com will suspend purchases of Tether USDT along with 9 other tokens in line with Europe's MiCA regulations on Jan 31st, a spokesman for the exchange confirmed on Cointelegraph Jan 29th. After disabling deposits, the exchange will continue to support withdrawals or the affected tokens until the end of the first quarter of 2025, with full delisting scheduled for March 31st. So pretty much almost like exclusively, besides BTC, the only other pair that the genuine Bitcoin has got at BSV is USDT. So by Crypto.com delisting USDT, that means that when the market starts to flip, again, what people are going to have to be buying BTC and swapping for BSV maybe, so they'll keep pumping that. They're literally trying to do anything to keep the stable coins and the big dog BTC alive, but people will be swapping over. Yeah. What's this? Wrapped Bitcoin and die amongst affected tokens? Oh, who cares? Honestly. What's this say? Crypto.com staked ETH, staked Sol, Day, Liquid Crow, Pax Dollar, Pax Gold, Tether USDT, Wrapped Gregcoin, XSGD and PayPal USD. Oh my god. Oh my god. Utter pieces of shite. Good grief. Good grief. And what's this? Crypto must avoid FTX 2.0 next ball. Not bothered about that one. What's this? Elon Musk plotting mother of all blockchains. Says him who didn't bother integrating a blockchain-based payment system on X. Department of Government Efficiency, Doge. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just absolute shite. Absolute shite in the crypto sphere at the moment. Right, let's go on to CSW, see what he says here. The road unfurls ahead, a thing of dust and distance, of rotten paths and broken stones. It does not ask where you mean to go. It does not offer direction. It only stretches, indifferent, waiting for the weight of your step to carve meaning into dust, and you walk. Each footfall is a choice, a quiet inscription upon the earth. There's no omens, no whispered warnings from the fates, no unseen hand pulling the strings. The road is neither cruel nor kind. It does not conspire. It simply waits for you to choose. Some men walk with certainty, their eyes fixed on the horizon, unmoved by crossroads or diversions. Others meander, doubting, doubling back, searching for something they lost or something they've never had. And some stand still, believing that stillness is its own kind of safety. And if they do not choose the road, will choose for them. But it does not. It only hardens beneath them, turns to stone, buries their feet in place. The journey is made of choices, some sharp and sudden, like the strike of a match, some slow, unfolding over years, their weight only felt when you look back and see how far you've come, or how far you've not. A turn here, a pause there, a road taken, another left behind. There are detours, certainly, winding back roads, forgotten trails where the brush grows thick, where the air is heavy with the scent of things left behind. The road does not forget, it does not forgive, it leads where it leads, and every choice is a stone laid upon its path. And the fates, they are not old women at a loom, not three spectres weaving threads or density. They are the footprints behind you, the choices that could not be unmade. They are the hands that reach and the hands that fail too. They are the words spoken and the silence that swallowed the words that never were. They do not lead, they follow. The road is yours and yours alone. It will not carry you where you do not step. It will not end where you do not stop. The only certainty is the dust beneath your boot and the weight of your will upon the world. And there you go. Well, that's a story only you can tell. Like poetry, it's brilliant. The choices were made long before the weight of them settled in. These were carved into the bones, set into the marrow, not with ease, not without struggle, but with certainty. There are moments of resistance, moments where the mind reeled against what had already been decided, but never once did I turn back. The fight was never to undo, only to understand, and there is nothing to undo. The road does not allow for that. The consequences are mine. Whatever price, whatever toll, I will bear it, not because I must, but because it's right, because it is the nature of choice to demand reckoning. The world does not move at the whim of regret. It does not yield to second thoughts. What is set in motion will follow its course, and no force can unwrite ink once it's dried. There are those who build lives to be envied, polished, gilded, seamless in their construction, and there are those whose lives are admired, though they never sought admiration, never shaped their days with an audience in mind. There is no glory in work itself, no applause in the long hours spent buried in the pursuit of something beyond comfort, beyond certainty. No one collects doctorates for admiration. No one reads tens of thousands of books for recognition. This is not the labour of a man seeking employment, nor the efforts of someone looking to fit neatly into the world's expectations. You do it because the road demands it, because the hunger for knowledge is a fire that does not dim. Because to know is to shape the world, to carve meaning from the endless tides of what is and what was. The path is singular. I think the road is not crowded, not well lit. The path is long and often thankless. But it is mine, and I walk, knowing that I would not trade it for any other. Fantastic. Fantastic. Brilliant post there from CSW. Glad to see he's back in business. The body is an old machine full of redundancies, full of crude mechanisms that do their work with a kind of blind insistence. The flesh is not elegant. It does not trust you to listen, to be wise. It does not reason. It swells. When twisted, the leg blooms thick with blood and fluid pressing against itself. An aching prison of flesh, not to heal but to stop. A crude measure, a thing left over from some ancient calculus or calculus, where movement was the enemy and stillness the only cure. It does not know we have learned better ways. It does not know we can make splints, set bones, brace limbs. It does not care that we are capable of understanding. It treats us like beasts because that is what it was built for. For animals that cannot bind their wounds, cannot gauge their own limits, it stops the motion by force, not reason. And in doing so, it prolongs the very damage it seeks to mend. Pain would have been enough, a warning, a whisper of caution, but pain is not trusted. The body assumes stupidity, assumes an animal's reckless need to run. So it swells because swelling does not argue. It does not negotiate. It seizes the joint and locks it down. A brute force solution, primitive as stone. And yet it is not even good at what it does. A poor splint, an overreaction. It crushes the muscle, strangles the circulation, stifles its own repair. The injury festers under its own weight, robbed of movement, robbed of flow. A mechanism built for creatures that heal by waiting, not by thinking. A leftover, a relic of an early age. But the body does not care for irony. It does what it was made to do. It is slow to change. It will be thousands of years before it learns we are no longer the creatures it was designed for. Wow. Heavy stuff, but it's just great to see him back in business there. Fantastic stuff. Right, let's have a look at this SmartLedger. They gave us a cryptic post yesterday saying they're going to change something forever, and now they've said here's SmartLedger breaking the MVP mold. Forget upfront dev costs. SmartLedger solution is flipping the script. We're building AI and blockchain powered proof of concepts MVPs for free because we don't believe in charging for innovation. We believe in scaling it. You focus on game changing ideas. We handle the tech. Instead of paying for development, you lock in a scalable microservices contract. Pay only for what you use. Storage, scalable. API calls, pay per use. AI features, smarter than your ex. Let's build it. And that's smartlaunch.netlify.app. All right. Awesome. Good to see AI being built on BSV. Loving that. Right, I've just got to touch on this. Let's have a quick look at this coming through. This looks dodgy as hell. Look at this. Look. See that dot? That's the chopper, right? And this is the jetliner right here. Look at this. Look. Seriously, what are the chances? You know, I've heard that it was to do with the passengers on the jet. I mean, look at that. Look. Exact same height, same direction, everything. Look at that. That is outrageous. That is outrageous. I would say it's the deep state getting worried, pulling all these shenanigans. Yeah, that's what I've heard through speculation. Wow, something that's big. That is big. Even Donald Trump commented on it. Let's see if we can find it. Did he mention? I think it's the President of the United States. Oh well. I know he commented on it, said it didn't look good. Didn't look good. Oh well. Never mind. But yeah, Deep State are in a panic mode. Right, well, let's get back to 26th of January 1909. Check this out. So there's a quote here saying, cancer was practically unknown until cowpox vaccination began to be introduced in 1853. I've had to deal with 200 cases of cancer, and I never saw a case of cancer in an unvaccinated person. And that was W.B. Clark, New York Press, 26th of January 1909. I think they've got the Cancer Act 1913 saying you're now no longer allowed to advertise that you can cure cancer or anything like that. It's outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. And obviously, you know, the cases of cancers are massively increasing. You know, no coincidence there. 26th of January 2015, Coinbase launches US licensed exchange. The VC-backed startup Coinbase Incorporated, a popular Bitcoin outlet and payment processor, announced the release of its own Bitcoin trading platform. The company founders stated they had worked for months to obtain various licenses from state financial regulators, allowing them to illegally accept customers from 25 different US states. The new platform will operate like a traditional exchange. Customers can deposit funds, place asks and bids on an order book, and will be charged a small percentage fee on executed trades. The exchange platform is to remain separate from their Bitcoin outlet operation, which in contrast allows customers to buy and sell Bitcoins directly from Coinbase. Right, that was the source of the article, CoinDesk. 26th of January 2021 was an article here by the Bank of England, Andrew Bailey, saying Bitcoin's days are numbered as technology develops. Yeah, well, it didn't happen, did it? 27th of January 2010, this is a post here from Satoshi Nakamoto. He said, if you copy your wallet file to a second computer, then they both think the money in the wallet is theirs. If one spends any of it, the other doesn't know those coins are already spent and would try to spend them again. And that's the error you would hit. Interesting. On the 27th of January 2014, a Blockstream corporation was incorporated. So look at that. Some Blockstream was incorporated 27th of January 2014. Let's have a look at this Crunchbase. Financials. People involved. 11 employee profiles. Add them back. Show more. Never mind. Blockstream Corporation. Corporation Blockstream. Head office. Incorporation date 27th of January 2014. Took me a long time to find that, actually. On the 28th of January 2014, Charlie Shrem resigns from the Bitcoin Foundation. Oh dear, oh dear. 28th of January 2015 with day 8 of the Silk Road trial. 28th of January 2018, CoinCheck Exchange promises to refund customers after $500 million cryptocurrency hack. Whoa. 29th of January 2010, I committed a fix for 64-bit compile and some fixes to support X widgets. That's what Satoshi Nakamoto wrote in 2010. 29th of January was the 9th day of the Silk Road trial. That was in 2015. 30th of January 2014, Mint personal finance app adds support for a Bitcoin via Coinbase integration. And then on 31st of January, about Quadrica CX reveals that there's crikey, millions of dollars in the accounts of what was his name? Is it Nathan Cotton? Can't remember who it was. Oh, Gerald Cotton. Oof. Yeah. Well, went missing. Allegedly died. Jeepers. All right then, let's have a quick look at the figures then. So we've got Bitcoin at $50 according to CoinDance, 49.78, top left of the screen though. Right, let's have a look at the difficulty adjustment on a BTC. All time, oh, it's just dropped down a bit, only a little bit, but not really making too much difference there. Hash rate on BSV still steady away. Transactions, have a look at, oh goodness me, look at this. Just 40,000, 1.5% of the overall market is transactions. Cross-reference that what's on chain, yeah, 43,000. Not many at all. Let's have a look at the block sizes there. It's kind of interesting. Just the biggest block was just 4.7 megabytes there. Tiny. I'm guessing this is something to do with the launch of Terranode. That's what I think. Just speculating. It's currently 83,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Gregcoin, mining Bitcoin at a 40% comparable loss. Look at this. So the profitability of the other chain still being carefully managed. But this 40% minor comparable loss is encouraging shitcoin miners off the chain. So it just goes to show you the profitability is being still being carefully managed. You know, when it is unleashed, we will see it. The whole world will see it. It will be crazy. Right, let's have a look at the politics here in the chart, in the pie charts. B crash, other miners 54%. Fisher Price cash, yeah, who cares? Bitcoin, we'll have a look at this on what's on chain. 6 miners so far. Tal.com, Cuve, QD Link, SA100. Not heard of them. That seems to be a new one. Gorilla Pool 8.2 and then Mining Dutch. SA100, eh? Interesting. I might look into them. Crypto Quant, Exchanges Reserve. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah. Still cashing out, even though the price was going up. Don't want to be holding that shit when the music stops. Tether Weather, so not a lot. Oh, in the week, where's this gone from? Market cap 138.9, 139.4, so $500 million gone in the week. Good grief. Short ratio 0.5%. Right, let's have a look at the trade volume then. Binance futures down to 5.2 million. Our bid is 1.7. That was 200 million, when we looked the other day. Index 90 million though. Poloniex 12 million. Yeah, no other extraordinary numbers there, but it's fascinating. MEXC 204,000. That's not much at all, really. Okay, it's just 1.7 million. All right. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus Gregcoin. Yeah, trending side. It's got some few green candles there. That looks quite peculiar. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus USD. All right. So on the 27th, we had that tumble. It's just on its way back up again. Let's have a look at Orange Gateway, Bitcoin versus Gregcoin. Yeah, so it went down and then it's just trending along sideways. Bitcoin versus USD. Yep, that was that. Dropped off a cliff. Dropped off a cliff on the early hours. Well, early hours of the 27th. Woo. Good grief. Just climbing its way back up to the early 50s. Right, we've got a market cap $3.6 trillion. Gregcoin trade volume 2.3%, representing $49 billion. Alright, so look at that. So it looks like it popped up. So it dropped off a cliff there. And it sort of popped back up again. Again, just increasing the margin between Gregcoin and Bitcoin. Alright, let's have a look and see what this XRP is doing. This utter load of nonsense. Yeah, so it's gone from 50 cents to just hovering over $3 at the moment. So it's done a 6x, so 600% since November. But, you know, it's all pumped by Tether. It's absolute BS. Absolute BS. There's no genuine value in that whatsoever. Completely centralized security offering. Right, where is Bitcoin? Oh, 88. It's $49. Gee, $49 for genuine Bitcoin. Can you believe it? Absolutely crazy. So there you go. Jumped off a cliff. So BTC has recovered a little bit. Got back to where it was. But genuine Bitcoin, still not. They are literally just trying to distract the traders away from it. But we know what's coming with Terranode. Yeah, we do. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop it. Right, there we go. That is a 26-minute show. We'll leave you there. I hope you enjoyed it. As ever, if you enjoy these updates, please ding your donations for your appreciation to either Satoshi at Sembi.com, Handcash.io, Simply.cash, Relasia.com, Rockwallet.me or Senti.ch. And remember, these are all wallets, BSV wallets, or friendly wallets that you can actually use yourself, which is why I go on about them. Right, we'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed it. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.